Okay, that is sick. My man's like, why do I not have that? What the heck am I looking at? Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be a death battle reaction. What the heck am I looking at? Hello everyone, welcome to Death Battle, Mega Man Battle Royale. I don't know anything about Mega Man, except for Super Smash Bros. And slightly the red Mega Man guy. I didn't know this, but apparently his name is also Mega Man. Well, I am probably going to look very dumb once I actually figure out what his name is. But anyway, here we go!
Mega Man may be an icon by himself, but others have carried on his legacy, creating real immortality.
Immortality? Not on this show. Time to find out which Mega Man is the most mega of the men.
While there are many versions of the character to choose from, not that one, this
what the heck?
battle will feature the five
what the heck happened to that guy?
The
Someone got a square head.
Mega Man.
Mega Man X.
Volnut from the Legends series.
Battle Network's MegaMan.exe.
And the Alien Star Force Mega Man.
He's whiz and
okay, so yeah, they're basically all called Mega Man.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Okay, but where's the red one?
Who would win a death battle?
Unless, is he not a Mega Man?
In
okay, never mind.
20XX,
I only know Super Smash Bros. Mega Man.
Would change history forever, developing machines with AI so advanced it mimicked.
My man got a big old beard.
His goal was a world where robots and humankind could live together in trust and harmony.
I want all you watching to remember that, because right off the bat, Light's partner Dr. Wily reprogrammed the bots and tried to take over the world. Just the first in a lifetime of moves.
To combat this threat,
oh yeah, by the way,
upgraded one of his prototypes, Rock, into the original.
Oh my goodness.
The classic.
Why is that animation actually kind of clean though?
Classic, huh? What's next?
I'm not gonna lie, I love this guy's team. He's 4'4". I mean, it makes sense. My man is pretty short. Compared to the other Super Smash Bros. Characters, he is very short.
Ultra strong Ceratanium, and comes equipped with the Mega Buster, a literal hand cannon for each arm.
His real name is Rock.
Lemon energy bloops aren't too deadly. He can
amazing.
Charge him up to tear through Robot Master like nothing.
My goodness.
Meant to do that. There was a fly, and I got him.
Mega Man's most notable tool is his variable weapon system, which allows him to copy the data of fallen enemies to gain their weapons as his own.
Did he just casually kill that guy? Wait a minute, did I just casually see a murder?
And burn you alive with atomic fire, which is twice as hot as the surface of the sun. He's basically got a tool for every occasion.
Sure, he can shield himself with the Skull Barrier, reflect projectiles with the Mirror Buster, bypass armor with the Centaur Flash, stop time with the Time Stopper, and create localized
he can stop
with
time?
the Black Hole Bomb.
In case this little blue buddy needs a boost, he can activate
oh,
his
am I wrong for saying this guy might just win? Unless the other guys have something more OP. I feel like that's like...
Speed, or both at the same time.
And with
I feel like that is like an almost instant win.
Mega Man can access his Super Adapter form, which grants him flight, a boost in power,
He confused with the dog?
punches.
Mega Man is strong enough to
you know what? I might actually play Mega Man on the channel.
He's tough enough to
Who knows though?
the gravity of Jupiter, the heat of the sun, and absolute zero. Plus, he's fast enough to keep up with Quickman, who can dodge
ooh, you know what? That's actually a pretty cool design.
To the speed of light.
Mega Man has battled over 100 Robot Masters and other robotic foes, including Sunstar, who was powerful enough to self-destruct and destroy the Wily Star, basically a small Death Star. With its size in mind, this would need energy equivalent to over 7 trillion megatons of TNT.
Too bad all that power runs on limited ammo, though.
Mega Man would carry the banner of peace across the world, fighting Wily's tyranny and spreading Dr. Light's dream of human-robot coexistence. And everyone lived happily ever after. Until they didn't.
He's the greatest creation of my career, and I will call him Mega Man.
Mega Man! I like it!
I'm not gonna lie, my man stared into my soul. Is it just me, or does it look like my man was just staring into our soul?
Sleeping blue android hidden deep within a ruined laboratory.
You know, I don't know why. Why do I say my man so much? I don't know. I feel like it's like a season response, you know?
This was Mega Man X.
This guy was built by the late Dr. Light to be
over
better than the
200
original
years.
Mega Man model in every way.
Aware of the danger that such a
Okay, then
powerful
my man is
android
old.
could be, Light locked him away in a capsule that ran tests on his morality for 30 years.
And what better way
You
to
know, I
match
wonder.
decades of good
You know
boy
what? I
training
wonder
than
how many
waking
characters
up
only
to
have like a
worldwide
letter as
war?
their name.
Dr. Kane began
There's a
mass
character in
replication
Pokemon called
of X,
N.
but his process was
To be honest with you, that's kind of it.
Many of
I
these
don't remember
Reploid
anyone else.
robots went maverick and
But I'm pretty sure
embroiled
there's a
the
few
world in
characters who literally
centuries-long
just have a
warfare.
letter, and that's their name.
Despite being a pacifist, X felt obliged to step in and help. His go-to is his X-Buster, which can fire off single shots of condensed solar energy, or charge up several times over for even more power.
He also carries his partner Zero's Z-Saber, a beam sword that can reflect projectiles and cut through nearly everything.
But he wouldn't be a true Mega Man without the ability to scan and copy other robots' weaponry.
He has copied countless elemental weapons that control fire, lightning, wind, water, and ice, as well as bombs, missiles, mines, drones, lasers, and force fields.
He can shoot
Wait.
out black holes, turn invincible
Could they
for a short
copy
time,
Mega
and
Man's
create a clone of himself,
Time Stop?
which I really wish I could do.
He can stop time
Oh,
and even
you know what?
resist
Never mind. This is a
solar
lot more
effects
interesting.
when other robots try their own time stoppers.
But when he gets serious, he breaks out his ultimate armor. It doubles his durability, gives him unlimited ammo, allows
You know
him
what?
to
Here's
fly
my bet.
and attack with
Is either
the
Mega Man or Mega Man X.
and teaches
I
him
know I
some
don't know what the other two can do, but something tells me these two are probably going to be the most powerful.
Shoryuken! Yeah, turns out Dr. Light was a fan of Street Fighter.
But possibly his greatest
It always goes back to
ability is
Hadouken.
what the X in his name refers to. The X factor that is his limitless evolutionary potential.
Which is your typical anime powered by love or friendship or puppies or whatever.
The power of
X has
friendship.
completely regenerated
I
from
like how
near
at this
death
point it's just a
and even
meme.
reformed his whole body in only a few seconds from just his metal core.
With all his immense power, X has
I'm not gonna lie,
defeated
the way he
dozens of
looked
mavericks,
reminded me of Black
including
Frieza.
the General. The
Defeated
General
Sigma.
once tanked a planet-destroying laser,
Huh.
the energy of which would require 57
You know, sometimes I forget,
quadrillion
Sigma wasn't
megatons
like,
of TNT.
you know
He
what.
can move fast enough to dodge
Back then it
up to
was just a
Sunflower's
word.
light-speed lasers and survive channeling enough energy through his body to annihilate all of Japan.
After years of fighting,
Like, why is
he managed
everyone
to
hating
destroy
Japan
his arch-enemy,
and, like,
the Sigma
New
virus,
York?
with his most powerful
For some
weapon
reason, everyone
yet,
hates those two
the
countries.
Mother Elf,
I don't know why,
aka
but for
the
some reason, those
latest
two
thing
countries
to
always
join
get targeted.
our Hall of Fame of terrible, terrible names for awesome stuff.
The Mother Elf is like a living antivirus software that can heal X's wounds, increase his power, and completely rewrite a Reploid's code, giving him complete control over cybernetic beings. That's how he defeated the Sigma virus, by erasing it from every Reploid in the world all at once.
And the day was finally saved. Well, until the Mother Elf was corrupted and the biggest war ever broke out all over again. But for the ultimate peacekeeper, X sure spent a lot of time kicking ass.
As long as there's hope, we can change the future.
What the heck am I looking at? Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be a death battle reaction. What the heck am I looking at? What the heck? Is that a Minecraft grimace? Wait a minute. Hey, I have that egg. What the heck did I just witness? I'm not gonna lie. I might have to leave that at the beginning of the video. That was so random. Minecraft grimace jump scare. My goodness.
Thousands of years later, the world was consumed by a great flood. Humanity
You know what? No, I'm
was
gonna put
all
like a
but
normal
extinct.
clip from like the
Word
battle,
got
and then I'm gonna
so
put that
shit,
one.
the man in the
So it's gonna be
sky
two clips.
himself had to step in and flush that thing.
All
What the
that
heck did I
remained
just
on the
see?
planet was a race of artificial life forms known as carbons. But some of humanity survived in the orbital space station, the Elysium. This station housed the Master System, a computer program designed to control the carbons population on Earth. But over time, all the humans on board died. Except for one, the Master, and his assistant, a carbon known as Mega Man Trigger.
Since the carbons
I
were
see.
basically the only humanoid life forms left in this super sad world, this last human figured they deserved free reign of the planet. So he told Trigger to destroy the Master System. Though I'm pretty sure Nintendo already did that.
Despite being a purifier unit designed to protect the Master System, Trigger obeyed.
But thanks to this
He's
chick
been stuck on
Sarah,
the moon
he
for
got
18
his
years?
robo-butt whooped hard, lost all his memories, and got turned into a baby.
Sealed away for years, he was eventually discovered by carbon diggers who named him Volnut. And thus
What is
began
this lore?
his journey to stop
Well,
the
Mega
Master
turned into a
System,
baby and then
battle
locked away.
pirates, and trigger his lost memories. See what I did there?
Wiz, gotta talk about something you said there. Why did they name him Volnut? What a dumb name! The only thing dumber than that name was that stupid pun that you made. Well, to save the day, Walnut has, surprise, surprise, the Mega Buster, and he can switch out his right arm for a bunch of special weapons.
The Mega what now?
Gun, a spread gun,
I'm sorry.
homing missiles, grenades,
That
mines,
word
a
is just
sword,
like,
a reflector shield.
I can't
and
unhear
his
it.
most powerful weapon of all, the shining laser. It's a laser that shines like a lot. It's good.
He wears armor which lets him hover for extra speed, and also shields that can make him briefly invulnerable and invincible.
Laser, but with a little bit of
That's
style.
it. No stopping time or farting black holes out of his butt. I guess it's not that bad.
Well, most of these weapons pull from the same energy source rather than separate pools, and they each need to be swapped out manually.
Yep, starting to think we found Diet Mega Man.
Don't underestimate him. Volnut is a charming hero with a lot of power. He can lift 9.
You know, I kinda like the expressions that he has.
Blocks, move fast enough to evade meteors, which re-enter Earth's atmosphere at Mach 33, and even tank them head-on. That's a kinetic energy equivalent to 38 tons of TNT. He's defeated scores of giant mechs and even Sarah in a rematch for the ages. All in a day's work.
You know,
for
this
Mega
game
Man
reminds me of
Volnut.
another game, but I don't know what it is.
Why?
I know Ro. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
Whoa. Don't try and pull that happily ever after crap. Humanity went extinct, the planet is flooded, and the last Mega Man is stuck in space forever because Legends 3 is never gonna happen. That peaceful future Dr. Light fought so hard for turned out to be total bull. And if you think about it, it's all his fault. Love and peace are lies, God is dead, and we're all totally
Maybe in this
Oh.
timeline, but luckily, there is another.
Okay, which one are we on? Third? Fourth?
Let's go all
I'll be
the
honest with
way
you, I
back
already
to
lost
the year
count.
20XX. Imagine, instead of revolutionizing science with robotics, Thomas Light focused on computer sciences and created a world dominated by the internet.
You know, this is a
and
very
digital
random
AI.
thing to say.
Oh, and his name was
Imagine
also
a Mario
Tadashi
64
Hikari.
game, but with Mega Man.
The AI
I feel like that would be
overlord
sick.
timeline. Hey, Siri, please don't kill everyone and take over the world.
I didn't catch that boomstick.
Oh God, it's already happening!
Oh, no.
The internet infrastructure Hikari worked on was so complex, it became its own separate universe known as the Cyber World. This unpredictable digital universe was managed by sentient computer programs called NetNavis.
Reminds me of those digital Pokemon. What are those called again?
Hikari had a grandson named Lan. Yes, that's really his name. And Lan had one of the best NetNavis around, MegaMan.exe. Together, they became the most successful virus busting
.exe
duo
is always
in both
like
the
a weird
real
word
and
because every time I
cyber
hear that, I think about
worlds,
horror.
and saved both countless times.
EXE can shoot foes down with his regular or charge shots with his, yes, you guessed it, Mega Buster. He can fly with his Mega Booster and cook the shit out of a Thanksgiving Day turkey with his Mega Baster. Okay, maybe he doesn't have that last one.
His true strength, however, lies in Lan's enormous
yes.
collection of
What do I do with my
battleships,
power?
which contain a variety of different
Cut
weapons
fruits.
and tools for EXE to
Vegetables
use.
and everything.
He has over 1,500 of these.
You know the drill
Whoa.
by now. He's got cannons, shotguns, spread guns, mini bombs, big bombs, time
Oh,
bombs,
hey, isn't it an
shockwaves,
RPG?
earthquakes, meteor swords,
That's
kunai
actually cool.
boomerangs, and an incredibly deadly yo-yo.
That doesn't even scratch the surface. He can create black holes, move objects with telekinesis, turn intangible and invisible, dispel force fields, resist having his data assimilated, uninstall customized programs and weapons data in enemies, and use GigaFreeze to put programs and even the whole internet in stasis.
That why my internet went down last night? I might have to break out
I'm sorry.
boomstick.exe and kick his ass. How do I Alt F4 this little?
I keep forgetting
Good
how
luck getting
some
past
Simpsons look
EXE's
like.
defenses. His dark aura is a barrier so tough it could survive the end of the entire cyber world. And since EXE is a digital program, not an organic being, he survived being impaled, losing limbs, and even being blown to bits before pulling himself
Oh,
back together.
hey, this guy's tanky.
If he's just a program like you said, can he even fight in the real world like other super fighting robots?
He's done so before. He can enter the real world through special dimensional areas, or through sheer power output alone. He can even merge body and mind with Lan using full synchronization, a technique only possible if both beings have a strong mental bond.
Wait.
Fusion, ha!
Who controls the body?
Turns out EXE and Lan are super close because, plot twist, EXE is Lan's stillborn dead baby brother turned into a computer program. Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, well, when they bond perfectly,
Oh
they
my goodness,
enter
he's naked.
Hub form, a state
Get him off the
powerful enough to
screen.
defeat Nebula Gray and the Dark Galaxy universe with just a wave of his hand.
EXE is tough enough to survive a planet-sized Psybeast exploding. That's a blast worth over 14 septillion megatons of TNT.
He's quick enough to search practically the entire cyberworld in less than a minute, and powerful enough to absorb and recreate the same cyberworld in a single move. And after all of
I
that,
see. So he basically
Lan
became a
retired
god
from
for a
virus
moment.
busting to become a scientist whose research would play a part in the next generation of Mega Man.
Pretty impressive for a guy who spends all his time jacking off.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Wiz. We had to work that in.
I understand.
What am I doing? What now? Okay, is that it, or do we have one more? I'm not kidding. I already forgot count.
200
Oh my
years
gosh, we
later,
have one
the
more.
world had yet again progressed.
How many Mega
This time with
Man?
the advent and proliferation of electromagnetic
Is there any
or
more?
EM wave
Oh, Mega Man.
technology,
You're a Mega
which
Man.
is a
Is there any
fancy
more
way of
Mega
saying
Mans I
they
should know?
switched their main resource
Literally.
from internet cyberspace to basic radio waves.
Well, at least radio waves will never try to take over the world and commit genocide.
Oh, you say that now. This is Geo Stellar, the son of astronaut Kelvin Stellar. Oh, okay, first Lan, now Kelvin. These names are killing me. But anyway, Kelvin got lost in space after being attacked and captured by a race of aliens made of electromagnetic waves known
Alien?
as FMians.
Wait.
Like FM radio aliens. FMians.
Ugh.
Is there a
Luckily
death
for
battle with the
Kelvin, he
Queen?
made friends with an
I feel like a
EM
Queen
kitty
alien
thing
would be a
named
cool death battle,
Omega Sis, who
like,
tried to help
character.
him escape by zapping him into
Opponent.
radio waves.
You know what I mean.
Wasn't the best idea ever. But eventually, Omega and Geo met up and merged together to become Star Force Mega Man.
And with this transformation, Geo acquired and amplified all of Omega's EM powers. Namely, as a being composed of EM waves, he's effectively invisible and intangible.
We passed right through.
We're EM waves, remember?
Though the latter usually requires conscious thought to
I
activate.
mean, not gonna lie, that's kind
He
of cool.
can
You have like
also
a little
fly,
arm that talks to you.
teleport, survive in space, turn living beings into EM waves, and manipulate data itself
Turn
to
people into
control
what now?
other machines from the inside out.
Remember when Mega Man used to just be a cute little robot? Now he's a radio alien cat fusion thing. Well, at least he still has the Mega Buster, which does exactly what it did the last 4 times. Moving on.
Actually, this Mega Buster is a bit different. Not only does it charge
Whoa.
automatically,
I'm sorry, I keep seeing
without
these
use,
games, I'm actually
it can
getting
be
interested.
modified with different wizard equips.
RPG,
No
but,
relation,
like,
to change its power, speed,
semi-first
and status
person?
effects.
It would have been a lot better if it had boomstick equips.
Well, I'm sure there's something boomstick related in Geo's nearly 600 battle cards, which provides Star Force Mega Man with numerous special weapons.
He's got guns,
Oh,
swords,
my man just straight up
hammers,
gets a gun.
axes, scythes, bombs, missiles, lasers, meteors, shockwaves, a ton of elemental attacks, and when all else fails, he can just use his bare hands.
He can paralyze foes, drain their
I don't know why,
health,
I love it when
summon
a character has,
black
like, a
holes,
gun,
turn
and they're like,
invincible, heal wounds,
"Nope, I'm gonna use my
create
fist."
force fields, summon other EM beings for special attacks, and control noise.
Control noise? So like, when my neighbor plays music really loud, he can just turn it off with his mind?
No, but
You
I thought
know,
were
I need
gonna
to watch the
trail in middle
OG.
of nowhere.
Yeah, man.
I need to watch the
Animals
OG
are getting
Ninja
smart.
Turtles movies.
Right.
They're hilarious.
Noise is excess energy created by EM beings, kind of like static. When utilized properly, it can cause machinery malfunction similar to an EMP, drive EM beings insane, and, if he absorbs enough of it, allow Geo and Omega to change into even more powerful forms.
His greatest form is Red Joker, which can fire the Red Gaia Erasure, a huge laser that'll reduce your body to EM particles and shoot them across the atmosphere.
While you're still conscious.
Talk about one hell of a way to go.
With all
My
these
goodness.
powers and more, Geo and Omega have the resume to match. They've defeated dozens of enemies, including Sirius.
Ha! We got
Okay,
her.
maybe I was wrong.
who
This guy
was
might be the second
powerful enough
strongest.
to move a black hole hundreds of millions of miles in a single day. The
Is that a
black
Pegasus?
hole in question was
And Rayquaza?
Sagittarius A, which has a mass 4 million times greater than the Sun. Factoring in its mass and the speed
I don't
of
know why I
travel,
thought this is
we can get a
spaghetti
kinetic
Furious.
energy of
I was like, what?
4.6 decillion
We have a black hole called,
megatons
like,
of
spaghetti?
TNT, enough to obliterate a solar system.
Then Star Force survived inside of that black hole like it was nothing. And since he's made of radio waves, he's as fast as light.
Though some other EM beings were able to fly from the center of the Milky Way galaxy to Earth in only 3 days. That's over 3 million times the speed of light.
Star Force even fought EXE once. He technically lost, but he was just holding back to make sure he didn't Marty McFly the future away.
But of all his accomplishments, his greatest feat was one that no other Mega Man up until that point had achieved. This world, and this timeline, actually turned out pretty great. All thanks to Star Force Mega Man.
Oh. Okay, is that
Alright,
it?
the combatants are
Okay,
set,
good.
and we've run the data
I thought
through
there was
all
gonna be like a sixth one.
possibilities.
But first, I need a
You know
Mega
what? I
Meal
think it's
from
either going to
Blue
be the
Apron.
first one
By
or the
now,
last
you've
one.
Probably
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Here we go! You know, I wonder, why are they going to fight? Ah, I see. We're just gonna fight for no reason. You know, I'm actually a little bit worried. What if one of them gets killed and I don't even see it? Oh, is he dead? No, imagine. They just kill him off that quickly. Okay, the first Mega Man is out for blood. My goodness. He's going crazy. Okay, that is sick. Oh, right, forgot you can teleport. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, something tells me this city is not going to survive. Somehow, in some way, it's going to explode. Oh, you got him. You know, I find it funny. This guy's like the only person that looks like a normal human. Everyone else just looks like a robot. Oh? Huh. He actually kind of tanked that. Go! Okay, that is sick. My man's like, why do I not have that? Oh my god, this guy's getting bullied. Oh my god, he's getting bullied! My man is like the weakest one here. Ooh! He did the, what is it called? The time stop. Wait, what? Oh! Where did he come from? No! There he goes! Okay, isn't there one of them that can survive this, though? I'm telling you, the first Mega Man is going crazy. My man wants to kill everyone. Wait. Oh my goodness, yep. There goes the city. I'll be honest with you, I don't know who's who. I have no idea. I could be wrong, but that's the guy that can survive a black hole. That is a big gun. Wait, is the guy that I thought would win is dead? There it is, the lady. I'll be honest with you, I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, he just broke that immediately. What? Did he just get like the kill update? My man just casually got an upgrade. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's gonna kill him. Wait, isn't there like one more guy? Wait, did he win? Hello? I love how my man's like, I think the whole city's gone. Okay.
Surprisingly, this
Oh, be honest with you, I lost count.
fairly clear cut.
Wait.
While the original 3 Mega Men had many
When did the normal guy
impressive
die?
feats,
Yeah,
they
this
were
guy.
all outclassed by
Oh, he
EXE
died to the
and
black
Star
hole.
Force's cosmic level.
I'll be honest with you, I
feats.
completely forgot.
Poor Walnut couldn't keep up with any of them. Even Classic had a leg up
Yeah, I
with
feel
his
so
huge
bad.
variety of weapons, but his limited ammunition meant he would never last too long. Plus, X was designed to surpass him in every way.
Wait,
X's
was he the
mother
final
Elf
one?
May have rewritten the code
Who
of the
won?
Reploids in
I
his
don't
time,
remember.
But both EXE
There's too many
and Star
names.
Force were much more powerful data beings who have resisted similar rewriting before. In particular, Star Force's noise manipulation gave him a huge advantage over the Mother Elf, which we know to be fairly vulnerable to corruption.
But I know what you're thinking. Star Force is 200 years ahead of EXE. Shouldn't his tech be way better? He even held back in their cannon fight. That's to clarify, a canon and story.
Oh,
not
that's
they were
cool.
both
They actually have a
using
canon fight together.
True, but so did EXE. Neither were fighting at their full potential, as made evident by their other feats. At best, Star Force may move 3 million times the speed of light, but EXE was fast enough to search the whole cyberworld universe in a brief period of time, and powerful enough to later destroy it in its entirety.
And the cyber world isn't just a hard drive with some gigabytes. It's a universe with stars and galaxies and the whole shebang.
To clock EXE's speed, we first need to find the volume of EXE's field of view compared to the volume of the observable universe. With that, we can determine the number of passes EXE made across its diameter in order to search everywhere. While the manga
My man's
doesn't give
bouncing around like a
exact
DVD
time
player.
frame, the situation EXE
Sorry,
is in
DVD,
is dire.
screen.
His ally, Base.exe, is on death's door. So Mega Man's solution is to zoom around the universe as fast as possible until he happens upon some tool or weapon that can help.
That doesn't sound like it should work. But it does, and he couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or base would have been done for.
So with that in mind, EXE must have been traveling over 3 novemdecillion times the speed of light. That's 60 zeros long.
Wiz, I'm pretty sure we just set
Oh,
a
but
new
my man is
record
super
for highest
fast.
number ever on this show.
You know, I think so. And it also goes without saying that while Star Force's solar system level black hole feat was impressive, EXE destroying an entire universe is far superior. About 200 quintillion times more, if you're curious.
Don't forget that EXE's arsenal of battle chips is much larger than Geo's collection of battle cards. Also, EXE could have just used chips like Uninstall, Interrupt, and Catcher to disable all the other Mega Man's weapons and programs whenever he wanted.
Well, except for Volnut, ironically, because his weapons were manual rather than programmed.
You got one, buddy.
All the Mega Men are good at what they do, but at the end of the day, EXE had the speed, power, and the tools
Oh,
needed to be
EXE
the
won.
best super fighting robot.
This battle totally rocked, man.
The winner is Megaman.exe.
Huh. Yo, also,
Hey,
I
thanks for
completely
watching
forgot.
this
Right, he
episode
did
of
technically
Battle
just destroy a
Music
whole,
for
you know,
yourself.
world.
Get it by clicking the link below. Or you can check out exclusive commentary on this episode or another video by clicking right over there.
I don't know why. I always want to say like OG Mega Man, but obviously he's the only one that's just called Mega Man. But yeah, I thought he was gonna win, or he's gonna be the guy with the, you know, the dog, not the dog. You know what I mean? The guy with the talking arm. I thought either him or, you know, the first Mega Man would win. But nope, it was the XE. I'm sorry, but I still feel so bad for this guy. My man got dunked on. He was the only guy that like looked like a normal person, and my man was the first one to get out. But anyway, I did like this one. I'm still very confused about that ending because again, wait, when did the third guy die? You see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't remember that much. I do like this one again, but like so much was going on that it's kind of hard to remember. Oh yes, there's 5 fighters in here. I know 2 of them died to the black hole. I don't know what happened to the third guy, but I do know the 4th guy got blasted. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.